tonight, as the U.S. prepares to end the longest war in American history this fall, the security situation in Afghanistan is only getting worse. Now, America's top general in Afghanistan is warning of a civil war, cautioning that the combination of militias deployed to help Afghan national security forces, coupled with the rapid loss of districts around the country to the Taliban, could lead to lasting conflict. General Austin Miller said only a political solution can bring peace to the war-torn country. And joining us now is Bill Roggio, Senior Fellow at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies and the editor of FDD's Long War Journal. Bill, thanks for being with us today on Faith Nation. Are you there?
Yes, I am. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, first off, this is something you've been following closely as the editor of the Long War Journal. How dire is the worsening security situation in Afghanistan? And is this just the tip of the iceberg as the U.S. prepares to end the war on September 11th?
Yes, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The Taliban offensive in its effort to restore what it calls its Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan. That was the name of the Taliban's government prior to 9/11 and the U.S. invasion. It's only begun. Right now, I've been the person that's been tracking what the Taliban controls and contests in Afghanistan, and I could track it at the district level. Think of those as counties here in the United States. When this started, there was 407 districts. Before May 1st, the deadline for the withdrawal date, the Taliban controlled 73 districts, and I had 210 of them contested. So you had over 2/3 of the country, really, or nearly 2/3 of the country, that were heavy fighting, but the government still maintained a level of control. That number's doubled. It's over 150 today that they control. The number of contested districts has decreased. But again, the Taliban's really only just begun here. They are poised to take control of major cities in Afghanistan. These are the provincial capitals. Think of them again as state capitals here in the United States. And right now they're surrounding these cities, and what they've done is they've used the control of these outlying districts in order to increase its leverage, to surround these cities, to cut off the roads, to squeeze the Afghan forces there. And now what we're seeing is Afghan forces surrendering in base after base and district after district. So things look very bad. The Afghan government has been forced to call up local militias and arm them. And there's all kinds of problems inherent with this. These militias tend to operate outside the control of the government. It could be abusive to the local populations. It's one of the things the militias with the warlords back in, after the Soviet invasion and the Soviets were booted out. The militias, the warlords, were one of the things that gave the Taliban popularity in Afghanistan. So to sum it all up, the security situation is really bad. It's worse than the U.S. military is telling us and the U.S. government is telling us. And any thoughts that there might be a peace deal or anything like that needs to be discarded.